Now, a Target 12 consumer investigation, DLT delays.
When the work runs out, many people rely on unemployment insurance to make ends meet.
But we've received several calls from people who say they had trouble filing their claims because their phone calls are going unanswered.
Due to heavy call volume, it is possible your call will not be connected to an agent.
Target 12 consumer investigator Susan Campbell went to the Department of Labor and Training to get some answers.
According to data we requested from the Department of Labor and Training, claims surged to 10,600 in the last week of January. An average call wait time soared to 47 minutes. But we've learned those numbers don't tell the whole story.
We're sorry, no one is available to take your call.
Kevin Wayman says he called the Department of Labor and Training hundreds of times trying to file an unemployment claim.
Goodbye.
But he never got through.
And you have to go through that process every time to get to that.
Edward Keenan heard the same message for weeks, and he had to keep calling because he had worked in multiple states and was instructed to talk with someone on the phone rather than fill out an online claim.
And I tried for a solid week from 8 in the morning until closing, which is 4:30, and at least half the following week. And didn't get through. It's frustrating.
We went to the DLT and requested information about average call times. So far in 2016, the average weekly high was 47 minutes. The low was 30 minutes.
No one is available to take your call.
But these numbers don't include all of the calls that go unanswered.
Do you have any idea of how many people are getting hung up on when they're calling and trying to get through repeatedly?
No, I don't know why that happened. But from a customer's point of view, why it's happening doesn't matter. You know, we need to do better.
How do you make the plan of attack to address this problem when you don't know what the whole problem is?
There are a few basic things, right? It's we need to reduce the number of steps that it takes to file a claim. We need to reduce the number of steps it takes to certify weekly payment.
The DLT tells us there are 42 people answering the phones in the unemployment insurance call center. You're probably wondering, why not just hire more people or extend the hours at the call center? We asked the same thing.
As the economy improves, which is a good thing, and fewer people file for unemployment insurance, we actually receive less funding to run our UI program.
Edward and Kevin finally got through, but we know there are others who are still waiting. Coming up new at 6, the new program that the DLT is banking on to improve customer service. With the Target 12 investigator, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.
New details now in a Target 12 consumer investigation, DLT delays. Since the holiday season, the Department of Labor and Training has faced a backlog of claims. When some of our viewers couldn't get through, they called 12 for action. At 5, we told you about the surge in claims. New at 6, the new program the DLT is banking on to fix the problem. Target 12 consumer investigator Susan Campbell joins us with the details.
A spokesperson for the DLT tells me that new program will reduce the number of steps it will take to file claims and to certify weekly payments.
Goodbye.
Call after call.
300 or 400 times.
Kevin Wayman tried to get through to the DLT to file an unemployment insurance claim.
Sometimes you'd get a couple of stages down. You'd be like, oh my God, I'm going to get a bot. No. Click.
According to data we obtained from the DLT, claims surged to 10,600 per week in the last week of January. Compare that to the average weekly claim load, which is 8,550.
No one is available to take your call.
Average call wait times also soared to 47 minutes. And we've learned the agency doesn't track how many calls went unanswered.
We know that our big challenge is to get our customers in the door faster. We just have to do it.
Michael Healy is a spokesperson for the DLT. We asked him how the agency is addressing the problem.
We basically have formed a SWAT team among our managers in the unemployment insurance division to really attack whatever the system, the process sort of choke points are.
That's the short-term fix. We've learned there's also a long-term fix, a new online customer service platform that's been in the works for about 3 years.
It's a group effort among the state of Mississippi, the state of Maine, and Rhode Island. It's going to be a shared platform that's completely web-based, completely online. We're going to put customers a lot more in charge of their own business and their own account.
The DLT hopes to launch this new program in March of 2017. Right now, the DLT has 42 people answering calls in the unemployment insurance call center. At the height of the recession, there were more than 100 employees doing the same job. With the Target 12 investigators, I'm Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.